Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? So it is a very breezy day here. I'm trying to stay out of the wind so y'all can hear me. We have got a lot of work done like over the weekend. So basically Saturday we took a lot down in here. I'll show you guys. We've got my middle wood wall completely removed, which was so awesome that we were able to salvage all of the wood. We were able to salvage piece by piece, and my husband will be able to repurpose them. And we got all the wood walls down. Now we just have to get the 2x4s because we were basically stripping all of it down, even the roof right there, to start over. So we're going to have a little bit different type of framing in this since we have the 4x8 sheets of glass. And the next thing I have to figure out is a vent fan, because obviously greenhouses need good ventilation because they can get really hot in the summertime. And I'm new at this. Most of my greenhouse has basically been grow lights in my basement for the last several years, and this is going to be an all new experience and learning experience. And I'm searching online for vent fans. I think I have talked to several people today that are very knowledgeable that helped me figure out what size I needed based on my space in here. So that is the next thing I have to order so my husband can frame that out and have the glass cut around it. And I think we're going to repurpose our windows that we have taken out and put over here. And then I may have a door that I'm going to use as well. And it's actually going to be out on this further wall because we're not going to have that as a porch like I originally thought so. So that's the plan. We've also been looking into heating and how that all works. So yeah, it's a lot of learning. You ask people and you get lots of different answers. So we're going to be figuring this out. I hope. More demoing, trying to get out the last 2x4s that are left. Alright, so my chickens are down there hollering. They probably even hear me out here. Let's go check them out and see what they're up to. So let's see what these girls have given us. One of them is in there hollering at me. It's because I forgot to give them treats first. They're not too happy about that. Ooh. Good amount of eggs. Everybody has laid me an egg. Look how big the Leghorn's egg is today. Wow. So I have 5 chickens, big standard size chickens, which produce quite a bit of eggs for me a week, more than what I can actually eat. I try to get creative on things to make. I'll make like egg salad. I do a lot of deviled eggs for dinner. Sometimes I cook breakfast. And egg sandwiches, lots of eggs. So if you're ever trying to figure out like how many eggs you need for your family, I get 4 to 5 eggs a day. So for me and my husband and my 2 kids, that's more than what I need a week. But you know, in the wintertime they may slow down, so you might want to account for things like that as well. Hey ladies. Hey girls. There's an airplane flying over. What do you all want? Lovely treats. So my chickens are spoiled. Yes, they do get treats. They got watermelon the other night. They loved it. I usually give 2 scoops of scratch. And it has different things in it, seeds and grain and corn, which can warm them up in the winter. But they also get a mini pellet that has calcium in it for egg laying. And I also provide extra calcium, like oyster shell on the side if they need it. And then I give them grass, clover, all that good stuff. And then occasionally, if I have things left over, like watermelon and stuff like that, they get treats as well. And my chickens are very happy and they lay most every day. Hello there, Betty. So who doesn't love a cold watermelon in the summer? I mean, my goodness. Hey there. Hey there, gorgeous girl. to check the sunflowers and the wildflowers and see what they're doing. I like to share the progress of them with y'all. If you want to see them, they're very pretty. The sunflower is getting very, very tall. Look at those. They're so pretty. Very wispy. Oh, how gorgeous. I love these zinnias. They are just so pretty. Let's do a close-up. How bright pink. And these have lots of butterflies on them. And bees, which is really great to bring in pollinators. And then I have this one, which is the only one that's like a really light yellow. It's gorgeous. I just love admiring the flowers. Oh, there's one in this little hole. And I just replanted some more last night in one of my beds up here. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of straw over them, because maybe about a month ago I put some in one of the raised beds and they got to about 2 or 3 inches and never did anything else. I'm not sure what happened, if they got burnt up or it was the week when we had tons of rain. So I dug them up last night and I'm going to try again and see how they do, because maturity to full maturity is not too long. I mean, I think maybe a little over a month. So I definitely have time to do another round of them, and hopefully they'll do better this time. I'm going to put straw over them and see if that helps. So my sedums are starting to bloom, and I'm going to show you guys these sedums. So basically I have these in a pot up here, and the seeds blew off and they seeded themselves in here, just in the rock. There's probably no soil underneath them. If there is, it's just super minimal amounts that have maybe come through the rock. They're basically rooted in rocks. And they have been here 3 years or so, and they just keep spreading every year. They're so pretty. They don't mind rain, snow, cold temperatures, hot temperatures. And right now you can see that they're blooming. So they're very interesting little blooms that come up out of these. I just love these. I've got some over here. And if you see, these don't get as much sun, so they're more green in color, but they're the same thing. They're just spreading in little spots all over. I have some little volunteer sedums in here that have fallen out of a pot and have lived here for several years. And they're in the rocks too. And they start multiplying every year and have little pups. My coneflowers. The bees love them. I love them too. And these are perennials. They just come back every year. I don't have to do anything to them. I do cut them down in the winter at the base. Let's check out my sunflower that's volunteered over here by the bird feeder. It's really interesting sunflower, unlike the ones I have in the backyard. It has blooms going all the way up the stalk. Really cool. My hat's blowing away. We've got some winds going on out here. Got an alert on my phone saying we might have some bad storms this evening, and it's so humid here, and we have a cold front coming in tomorrow. They said there may be some rotation in the atmosphere. That's always something you want to hear. Hopefully not. But cool and drier temperatures tomorrow sounds amazing, because we could work outside in the greenhouse, and I'd love to do it on times that are cooler. Go out there and take advantage of that.